come on, will you? Will you get some more expression? Look, you're on top of the Alps. One false step and you're dashed to death 100 miles below. Now, but once you reach the top, boy, how are you going to enjoy those good old Whitmore beans. Let's try it again. That's better, that's better. Hold it, get it. Okay, how's it coming along?
If the old man likes this, I'll eat some of his beans even if it kills me.
Hey, that'll make a swell slogan. Eat Whitmore's beans even if they kill you. Now for the lion's den.
And you're not kidding. Come on, you fellas. Take your next pose there, will you? And this time hold still.
Well, good morning, Miss Whitmore. I think we've got something here that's terrific. I thought it up about 4 a.m. out of a sound sleep. A great trademark.
What is it? I don't get it.
Don't you get it, boss? Fresh from the beanstalk. You know, like Jack and the Beanstalk. Only we spell it with an R. It's a gag, see?
Mr. Barton, you may not know it, but I'm trying to run a respectable cannery. I buy the best beans on the market. I bake them in the most modern ovens. I can them under most sanitary conditions. I'm not interested in selling gags. I want to sell beans, see?
I know, Mr. Whitmore, but we've got to put more oomph in our advertising. Get the customer off guard. Make him laugh at something. Ha-ha! Then wham, punch it home. Listen to the radio. Look at the ads. They're all doing it.
I'm sorry, Barton, but one of us is wrong, and I happen to own this company.
But you're not selling half the number of cans you ought to, considering the quality of your beans.
Pardon me, J.W.
Of course, Kimball. What's on your mind?
The men from Consolidated Foods are here.
What do they want now?
Well, it's about those Army contracts we just received.
Well, show them in. We'll settle that matter of prices once and for all.
I tell you, Mr. Whitmore, it's terrific.
And I tell you, it's stilted. You got the wrong conception of the whole thing. I want something with dignity. That's it. Dignity and refinement.
All right, you're the boss, but I still say we're selling beans and not silk hats.
Hey, you know, the more I think of that idea of yours, the better I like it.
It's too bad you're not Whitmore. Wasted effort. Hey, what am I doing here? These guys are getting paid for this.
Uncle Sam is dishing out millions. Well, you'd be fools not to take advantage of the situation. Pork and beans are just as vital as guns and tanks. And the government is willing to pay.
Fine patriots you are.
Never mind the flag waving. Think of your business.
This company has done all right in the last 70 years. My grandfather sold beans to our government at cost during the Civil War, and he survived. My father did the same in 1918. And if I want to do the same today, it's my business.
It won't be your business for long if we really want to get tough.
After all, our organization wields quite a bit of power, and anybody outside of the association is going to find it difficult selling its product.
You better show these gentlemen out, Kimball, before I really lose my temper.
Come on, Connie. We're wasting our time.
I tried to explain to them, J.W., that we're not trying to compete with their organization, but...
Yes?
We're at the beauty parlor. We're just leaving. Well, I wanted to remind you that those two youngsters you so kindly agreed to take care of are in town. You know, those wards of Lady Prattle's. James has gone to the pier to meet them.
Great Scott, I did forget that. Now, don't be upset, dear. These children are all alone in the world, and Lady Prattle assured me in her letter they'd be no trouble to us. Yes, I'll be right home. That is, right after I've done a little shopping. Goodbye.
You know, Peggy, I have a premonition that we've let ourselves in for something. I wish your father had consulted me before being so generous with our hospitality.
Oh, really, Mother? It's the only decent thing he could do after a ladyship was so nice to us in London.
And besides, we can always get a governess for the poor little fellows.
Oh, I don't think they'll be in the way.
Well, I hope you're right. But something tells me that Lady Prattle is taking advantage of us. Have the children arrived yet, James?
The children?
Yes.
Oh, they're in the reception room.
Oh, are they? Oh, my. All out of breath. Thank you, James. I'm so anxious to see the little dears. Now, Mother, don't get excited. Who are these, persons?
The Prattle boys, Bertie and Alf.
Bertie and Alf? The Prattle boys? No, no. Impossible. They're imposters. I'm going to call the police.
Listen, something is wrong. What did you do?
Nothing.
Then you overdid.
I overdid.
Oh, Mother, now let them explain.
Oh, well, maybe I was wrong. Go and get them, James.
I know they can explain it, Mother.
Oh, I know, Peggy, but this was such a shock.
We forgot to say goodbye.
Yeah, we forget. Oh, no, we can't say goodbye till we've said hello.
That's right. We didn't even say hello, did we?
No. Perhaps you could arrange for a little hello?
Madam wishes your presence again.
There you are.
Again.
That's satisfactory.
Now, Mother, I'm sure they can explain.
Oh, I know, but... Bring them back, James.
I beg your pardon. Madam wishes your presence again.
Again? What is this, again?
No, she's beginning to like us.
Oh.
Follow me.
We seem to have overlooked introductions. This is Mother, Mrs. Whitmore, and I'm her daughter. Peggy's my name.
How do you do, them?
Nice weather.
Are you Bert?
No, fortunately, I'm Alf. He's the Bert of the family. You'll pardon him, won't you? He has hiccups. The effects of the ocean.
Now, scare me quick.
Boom.
Ooh. All gone.
Oh, were you seasick?
Seasick all the way.
Half the way.
Most of the way.
Oh, amateur way.
First I was sick, then he was sick.
Then he was sick and I was sick.
Then I got so sick of being sick, I got well.
Who held your head?
Who held me Ed? He means Ed. Boom.
All gone.
I'll get you a glass of water, may I?
I prefer his booze.
Yes.
Tell us about your trip across the ocean.
Well, for goodness
it
sake,
was one of the worst trips we ever had. I never was in such a trip. Are you going to tell this or am I?
Aye.
Go ahead. As I was saying, Mum, it was the worst trip we ever had. I never was in such a trip. The waves were coming down like mountains. They were washing across the deck. Do you know, the rain was coming down in torrents, and the wind was howling, and the thunderbolt... As I was saying, Mum, I never saw anything like it. Like an angry monster. Something was coming towards us, ready to destroy us. Closer it was coming. What happened? Huh? What happened when the torpedo hit us? Oh! Boom! Yes, and we were thrown into the ocean.
Let's have a little cheese, Tom.
Oh, you poor boys. How did you ever manage to escape alive?
What happened? That was awful. Another boat came along and picked us up. And I was strolling on... Would you be this here?
Thank you very
I was
much.
strolling on the poop deck. And I looked off windward side. And when I looked off windward side, I didn't see anything when I looked off... Here, this is good here, the cheese, American cheese. That's always good.
Try this one.
I looked off windward side and I didn't see nothing. And then I turned and I looked off the star... Put it back here. Take this one here. I looked off the starboard. All right. I looked off starboard and there it was. Torpedo. And when he hit the boat, what happened?
Boom!
Oh, what a horrifying experience.
Well, we're still here.
Me too.
You must have been soaking.
Soaking.
Are they here yet? Yes, sir. In the living room. Maybe I'd better... No, that's all right. I'll manage.
Oh, you poor dears. Don't worry, you're going to stay right here, far from the ocean and those nasty bulls. Oh, John, look what you've done.
Now, Father, before you get excited, there's been just a slight misunderstanding.
Don't tell me those are the children Lady Prattle sent us.
And after all, you did promise Lady Prattle that you'd take care of them. You wouldn't want to disappoint her.
Oh, please be careful, Father. They've been bombed and torpedoed.
James, bring those
those fellows back here.
Oh, now, John.
I'll teach her to lie to me like that. I'll teach her to tell me she's sending me children.
Mr. Whitmore wishes your presence again. Follow me.
We know the way by now.
How dare you enter my house under the pretense of being children? This is something for the police. Come back here. Come back here, you fellows. I'll tell you when to leave. Give me that umbrella. Yes, give me that.
Do you think we can get away with it? You just leave it to me. I've been working for old man Whitmore for over 5 years. Trust me with anything.
Just the same, we got to be careful. He could make things pretty tough for us if he found out we were trying to put him out of business.
What our organization would like to do is to take the works away from him. You'd still be in charge, and we could all clean up on those Army contracts.
See, I got an idea. You know this promotion manager of his, Sparky Barton?
Yes.
I think I can put something over through him, so that the old man would never know we had anything to do with them. Operator, did you put that call through to London for Lady Prattle?
Well?
Thank you. Still trying to get the call through. She'll ring us as soon as she gets to London. And I certainly intend to give her ladyship a piece of my mind for sending us those half-wits. She's just trying to take advantage of my good nature.
Mr. Whitmore is expecting you, sir.
Thank you, James.
Now, everything's going to be all right.
Good evening, Mrs. Whitmore. Mr. Whitmore.
You'll excuse me?
Of course.
Hey, Alf, how can you tell if the light goes out when you shut the door?
Listen, to get in touch with her ladyship.
Yeah. Oh, she's in London.
You've heard of telephones, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
If only we could get in touch with her first, so she could hear our side of the story.
Yeah, we gotta get in touch with her.
I tell you, boss, it's the last word in modern advertising. The key to the campaign that'll make the whole world being conscious. It can't miss. It's terrific.
I don't get it. What's the point?
Don't you get it, boss? Park Avenue, the 400. Dignity, refinement, class with a capital Q.
I don't get it. You'll have to do better than that. I'll see you at the office in the morning.
Yes, sir. Good night.
Good night.
Why, the long face.
Peggy.
Be careful, Mother might see it.
I can't imagine how a girl like you picked out such a father.
What's the matter? Didn't he like your brainstorm?
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. Haven't you taught him anything?
You certainly have a strange way of telling me you love me. Or maybe I'm like my dad. I don't get it.
Darling, you know I love you more than anything in the world. You don't think I'd put up with that thick-skulled father of yours if I wasn't crazy about
Well,
you?
you better use your ingenious little head to make him like you a little. We've got to get his blessing. This is serious business.
Pleasure before business. Well, thank you very much, Miss Whitmore. I
Certainly.
was sure I left it around here somewhere. Good night.
Pardon me. My hat.
Oh.
Listen, I've got an idea.
An idea how to see the light?
No. Come here.
John Whitmore speaking. What?
This is your London call. Go ahead, please.
London? Oh. Hello.
Hello. This is Lady Prattle speaking.
Oh. Why, this is amazing, Lady Prattle. I can hear you as plain as though you were right in the next room.
Oh, hello, you dear. Are you there?
It's impossible to believe that you're thousands of miles away.
London, Lady Prattle.
He doesn't believe he's talking to London.
Oh, he doesn't, eh?
No.
We'll show him.
Hello. How are you? It's good to hear you.
It's an air raid. Lady Prattle! Lady Prattle! Are you all right?
Yeah? What?
Are you sure that you're all right?
Oh, yes, John.
It's another bomb. Lady Prattle! Lady Prattle! Are you hurt?
Oh, yes, your kitchen's a mess.
What did you say?
I said we still have heads.
They still have heads.
I'm going to take it.
you hurt?
Hello, are you there? Are you there?
Did that hit Big Ben?
No, it hit little Bert. I said nothing's hurt.
Oh, by the way, how's the weather in London?
He wants to know how the weather is in London.
Tell him there's a shower coming up.
But there's no shower coming up.
Listen. Go out and see how they're taking it. Go ahead.
You
Go
mean
ahead.
out there?
Outside. Go on now. Go on.
Listen, you can hear it all.
Talking to London. It's an air raid.
Lady Prattle! Lady Prattle! Lady Prattle! Are you all right?
Oh, Al, it's terrible. They're bombing London. Come on.
What are you talking about? That was me.
Yeah. Oh. Hello. Hello, John. Exciting, isn't it? Oh, yes, it's wonderful, John. 3,000 miles between us, and still we can speak to each other. I wish you were here. Oh, sure. Oh, your voice sounds so natural. Yes, John, I understand. And listen, how are my little wards? Be sure and take good care of them, the darlings. I miss them so. And give them plenty to eat, especially Bert. They both love steak and kidney pie. Hello. Wrong number.
Oh, Father, really? It was just a harmless prank. You shouldn't take it so seriously. Oh, of course. They just wanted to amuse you. That's it. They wanted to amuse you.
Well, I don't like their sense of humor.
Oh, Father, you're not going to make them sleep in the nursery.
Why not? After I spell 'em.
Isn't there some mistake?
The mistake, gentlemen, is you arrived 40 years too late.
Oh.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night, Al.
Go ahead.
Looks like we're going to have difficulty.
Certainly does. Are you tired?
I could collapse a little bit.
Me too. Well, let's get to bed. Listen, you get in that bed, and I'll get in this one over here, see? Well, why don't you go to bed?
I don't want to sleep alone.
Why not?
Oh, I'm a little afraid.
You're afraid. Go on, get to bed now. Get to bed. Are you sleepy yet, Al?
Not quite. This is much better.
Yeah, much better.
We haven't so far to fall.
No. Just like old.
Good night, Al.
Good night. Good night, Bert. Good night. Happy dreams.
Same to you, and many of them. mind scaring me.
Boo.
Thanks. It was a little scare, but it was all right. Thanks. Good night.
Good night.
Hey, Alf. I'm sorry to disturb you, but did you ever have a nightmare?
Yes, I had one in London before we left.
Did it like you?
Did it like me? How do I know?
Well, it's followed you over here. Look and see if you recognize it as the same one.
Good morning, James. I trust you slept well last night?
Very well, sir, considering.
Considering what?
Considering I didn't sleep.
Oh, that. I'm afraid the boys had a hard night, but it's all in the spirit of fun.
Oh, John. I'm so glad that you forgive them for the prank that they played on you yesterday.
Well, forgive and forget. Boys will be boys. Perhaps I was a little harsh with them last night, but I've decided to find a spot for them at the plant.
John, that's simply splendid of you, dear.
And to think we came 3,000 miles to be treated like this.
But the food's good.
Food ain't everything. And this isn't the only place in the world where we can eat.
Goodbye, dear.
Bye, John.
If this Mr. Whitmore gentleman thinks he can treat us like a couple of blooming chumps, he's mistaken.
But what are you going to do about it?
What are we going to do? We're going to up and get out of here. That's what we're going to do.
But you can't go till you say goodbye.
What do you mean we can't go until we say goodbye? Not only we can, but we're going to.
Oh, there you are, you charming dears. I just phoned the tailor and ordered you an entire new wardrobe.
Oh, goody. That's very kind of you, Mum, but we'd rather you didn't bother.
Oh.
But the breakfast was good.
Oh, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. And now I've a little surprise for you if you'll be patient for just a moment.
Come on. There's a catch to it. We'll go to Canada. That's where we'll go.
There you are, gentlemen. I've been waiting for you. Get right in.
We haven't. Well, thank goodness we won't see that Mr. Whitmore again.
Cleverest thing I've seen in years. Oh, the cigars?
No, thank you very much, sir.
Cigarettes?
Again, no, thank you very much, sir. You see, we'd rather not accept your hospitality.
Oh, come. You mustn't feel that way about last night. Make you any happier, I'll apologize. And what's more, I'd like to have you learn the cannery business.
But why should we?
Well, you might own your own cannery.
There's a catch in it.
Not at all. I'll get Mr. Kimball, our plant manager, have him take you in hand and find a spot for you.
I still think there's a catch in it.
But we've been doing our bit.
What do you mean?
Well, did you hear him say that the man behind the gun needs beans?
What do they use, guns or bean shooters?
This is Mr. Kimball, our plant manager. He'll assign you to your duties.
He's out.
He's Bert.
I'm glad to know you, boys. We could use a couple of good men right now. What do you say we get started?
Mr. Whitmore. Mr. Whitmore. Mr. Whitmore. Mr. Whitmore.
Yes?
This is a cannery. Ever had any experience with one?
Oh, I did. It was flying over my head about 15 feet.
Not a canary, a cannery.
Oh. This one has...
Come on, this way.
You love your work, don't you, Mr. Barton?
Hiya, Peggy. Just a minute, Mink. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You know we're not married yet.
Mother tells me the time to start breaking in a husband is before marriage. After that, it might be too late.
Say, look, the only thing I want your mother to tell us is how to get your father's blessing.
What can I do to help? I have it. I'll go on a hunger strike.
No, darling, it's my job. If I can't sell myself as a son-in-law, I'm no salesman.
Well, when are you going to do it? Forever?
Yeah, I know. Hardly ever seeing each other, never alone for more than a minute or two.
Sometimes I wish I were a nobody. A working girl. Maybe one of your models.
The only one.
Then you could court me and take me to the movies, and we could go window shopping.
Well, we can still do that, even if you are the boss's daughter. Can you sneak away tonight?
I'm afraid not. We're dining with the Van Hutens.
How about tomorrow night?
Yes. I mean, no. Mother and I are going to a showing of the famous Kimberly diamond.
Okay, you win. You gotta go look at diamonds when I want to show you gas ranges and breakfast sets. Oh, come on, Peggy. Be a working girl, will you, so Heaven and I can protect you?
You're going to need protection if I take over your time. I'll call you the first chance I get.
Okay. You know, I'm awful glad you dropped in. Your inspiration, you know. Bye.
We're visitors here, and we'd like to know how this machinery, how do you get these cans, and what happened? This machine, how does it work here?
Oh, it's quite simple. The whole thing looks complicated, but really it's quite simple. You see those cans over there coming down? Well, they come this way, then they go that way, then they change their mind, and then they go back that way.
I know, but how do the beans get in the can?
Oh, with the beans? Oh, that's another simple process. You see, there's a great big something there, and the beans are in that something there, and the beans fall out and fall into the cans, and they go out into the wide, wide world.
How many beans are there in a can?
Oh, I would judge about 1,500.
If they all have their hats on, they're pretty crowded, aren't they?
No, because we take their hats off before we put them in the can.
Come on, come on, come on, Nicky. Look, you're on a spot. Your boss is about to fire you. Now you gotta figure out some way to hold your job. Out of a clear blue sky, you suddenly get it. Whitmore beans. Ah, you clutch the can to your heart like a message from heaven. Get it?
Pretty soft making love to the boss's daughter.
What do you mean, boss's daughter? My foot. Say, who's paying you, me or Walter Wineville?
All right, hold your horses. I just thought I'd say that I'm not dining with the Van Asters this evening. In fact, I'm not doing anything tonight. Get it?
Yeah, well, that's great, Mick. Oh, I mean, that's tough. I just remember this is the night I drill at the armory. Say, what's that Kimberly diamond she's going to give the once-over?
There's an account of it here in the paper.
Oh, thanks. Mr. Whitmore, I've got it, I've got it, I've got it!
What, another brainstorm?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, I've got the answer to the great bean marketing problem.
The answer is sell more beans.
Yes, but the bean-eating public won't buy more beans. We've got to find a new outlet, a public that isn't bean-conscious yet. The poor can't buy more beans.
And the rich won't buy it.
How do you know? You've never gone after that great millionaire market with the proper advertising. You've never tied up beans with wealth, affluence, luxury, gleaming silks, and sparkling diamonds.
Beans and diamonds?
Beans and a diamond. Get a load of that. The famous Kimberly diamond, one of the world's most valuable gems, has just arrived in town for display by one of our leading jewelers. It's a new diamond, never photographed before. A tie-up with Whitmore's beans will get us acres and acres on newspaper space, millions of free publicity, and thousands of orders.
Hey, just a minute. What's the value of this diamond?
Oh, I don't know, $100,000 or something like that.
It's important money.
Yes, a tie-up without beans will make them important, too.
You're right, Sparky. J.W., he's got it this time.
Do you see the possibilities?
Why, the possibilities are tremendous.
I don't get it.
Oh, please, boss. Won't you wait for the advertisement before you don't get it?
I still don't get it.
Hello, Bert.
I noticed you boys forgot to bring your lunches. Here. Here.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, forget
That's
it.
very kind of you.
Forget it.
Oh, look what I found in my box. Oh, listen to this. Roses are red and violets are blue. This is a present from me to you. Packer number 14.
It's an American custom.
Yeah, but it's nice, isn't it? Hmm?
Very nice.
She's my girlfriend.
You and your women.
Me and my... Oh, it's only one.
Well, here we are, Mr. Whitmore, with the famous Kimberly diamond for only $1,000 a day.
Are we buying it?
Say, listen, after this advertising campaign's over with, you can buy it. Oh, meet Detective Hogan of the Diamond Protective Association. Your president, Mr. Whitmore.
How do you do, Mr. Whitmore? How are you? Now, all you have to do is sign this customary contract.
Contract? Now what have you let us in for?
Oh, of course, we have to assume full responsibility for the diamond.
Haven't I enough worries without obligating myself for a $100,000 diamond?
But it's just a matter of form, Mr. Whitmore. You know, like the slip you fill out when you're in a full dress suit.
Thanks. There you are.
And there you are, sir.
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Listen, Mr. Whitmore, if this campaign doesn't sell more pork and beans than you ever sold before I quit, you can have my job. But if it does... Come right in, come right in. Oh, make yourself comfortable, Captain.
Thanks, I will.
Now, Mickey, we'll see what we can work out with this.
Oh.
Look, take it easy on that. It's worth $100,000. You're eating the beans after leading the Grand March at the Junior League Ball, and gosh almighty, they're good. Hey, what do you want to do, ruin your makeup?
No, I just want to see what the beans taste like. Why, they're good.
That's it. Get it, Jack. Oh, that was a natural, Minky. Wonderful. Step out for just a minute now and we change the setup. Oh, Mink, check the seams in your stockings when you were making this one for the boys.
Hmm?
Jack, give me a hand with this staircase, will you?
Fine.
Oh, wow. Look, been promoted.
There's a catch in it.
Sourpuss. Oh, Al, look what I found. They're nice.
Where'd you find that?
Oh, in the rubbish. But that's nothing. Look at this. I bet it's genuine steel.
Looks like something out of the Penny Bazaar.
Hmm. Huh. Hey, do you think Tilly would like it?
Oh, you always were weak about women.
Well, she gave us our lunches.
Please yourself. But don't say I didn't tell you.
Hmm. I won't say a word. Hey. Love and kisses. XXX from Bert and Alf.
not.
Hey, wait a minute. Where's the bracelet?
Oh, how silly of me. I left it over there by the makeup.
Never mind, I'll get it. Here, you sure you left it here?
Don't tell me it's gone.
What?
Here.
What do you mean?
Oh, it has to be here.
Don't get excited. Don't get excited. I know what you're saying.
About where did you put
I got it.
Well, take it easy, Hogan. Now, go away. Well, it's not here.
Now, don't get excited. It's bound to be around here someplace.
Maybe it fell off and rolled away.
You lose something, lady?
Take it easy, Hogan. Now, don't get excited. Don't get excited. I know it's going to go away. Where did you put it?
What are they looking for?
I don't know.
Does anybody know?
No, I guess it's one of those
What are you looking for?
A bracelet.
Oh, one of those little cheap trinkets. Huh?
Yeah, only this little cheap trinket's worth $100,000.
$100,000.
That's the one you put in the can.
Yeah.
Now what are we going to do?
Get it, quick.
We've got to find that place. We've got to find that place.
Got to find it.
Where is it? Where did it go?
This is
Yes. No, no.
Hey, you see it?
Don't talk to me.
Well, I guess you'd better go tell Mr. Whitmore about this. He'll want to know, you know.
You see, I told you that women would be the cause of your downfall. But no, you wouldn't listen to me. Now go and tell Whitmore.
But you go with me, huh?
I don't know. I'll think it over. Come on.
I'm telling you, Mr. Whitmore, all I know is that she had the bracelet last.
Don't you dare call me a thief. I demand to be searched.
I'm not calling you a thief, Mickey. I'm only saying that the bracelet couldn't have been stolen. We're the only people that were in the office, Mr. Whitmore.
And where is it?
Oh, I don't know. We combed every inch of the place.
Everybody's willing to be searched.
And everybody's going to be. Why should I steal that bracelet? Huh. I've got dozens of them.
But it wasn't stolen, you see.
I'm telling you, Mr. Whitmore, that it'll turn up. Don't worry about it.
Why, you stupid rattle-brained young advertising idiot. You cost $100,000 and you tell me not to worry? Oh, take it easy, J.W. He meant well. You're not helping matters any by defending him.
I don't need you to defend it. Can I help him?
Now, wait a minute. But get out of my way, you two. Come on, get out of my way.
It wasn't stolen.
Now, wait a minute, Whitmore. I got... Now, you wait a minute. What did you say? Come on, Bertie. Speak up. What did you do with it?
We canned it.
You what?
We put the bracelet in a can of beans.
Stop the plant. Stop everything. Hold that can. Stop the factory. Operator. Operator. Blow the fire whistle.
Mr. Whitmore, I've got it.
I've got it. I don't want it. Don't bother me. Do something. Stop that can.
No, don't stop it. Don't stop it. Let it go. Let it go.
Why, you're crazy.
I was crazy enough to think of it before. Imagine those headlines. Priceless diamond lost in a can of beans. White footprint stuff from Maine to Mexico, coast to coast. Look, we'll offer $100,000 for the return of the diamond. Boy, what an exploitation. Don't you get it, Mr. Whitmore? Think real hard. Can't you see the whole world buying Whitmore's beans in the hopes of hitting the jackpot?
No. No. This is one crack-brain scheme too many. You're fired.
And what about this contract? I want the diamond or I want the money.
Well, not so fast. We rented the diamond for a day, didn't we? Well, a day has 24 hours.
And you're going to get your 24 hours. Now dig up the diamond or dig up the dough.
You two have done enough damage for one day. You better clear out while you have a chance. Unless you want that detective after you.
Did you see the face on that detective?
Did I?
Ooh, I'm glad we got out of there. Well, let's hop back to London, huh?
We're not going back to London, at least, until we find that bracelet.
Well, do you know where it is?
No, but I have a very good idea. Do you remember the sign on that truck said Arbor Grocery Company?
Uh-huh.
Now, that might be a clue.
That might be... What's a clue?
Well, never mind. I'll tell you about it later. Come.
Double our output, triple it. Orders, look at them. Millions of cans. We're over the top. Everybody wants Whitmore beans. Whee! That's great. I'm sure glad. Say, I don't want to forget that it was part of your suggestion that made this possible. If you hadn't have okayed Barton's suggestion, I wouldn't have gone for it. Oh, well, wasn't anything. Well, where is Barton? I haven't seen him around this morning. You fired him yesterday, remember? Fired him? Nonsense! We've got to get him back. Where can I reach him? I think your daughter might be able to help. My daughter? Say, I could use a man like him in my family. He's a go-getter. Got a head on his shoulders. Get my home at once.
No, Peggy's not at home. I don't know where she is. But I'm worried about the Prattle boys. They didn't come home last night. Oh, I'm so afraid something's happened to the poor dears. Yes? I've called the police. They're going to check up for us. John, if anything has happened to them, I'll never forgive you. Well, it's all your fault, you and your silly beans.
I've looked through them all, madam. There's no record of the boys unless...
Unless what? Oh, James, don't keep me in suspense. Let me know the worst.
a couple of unidentified drunks are being held in the city jail.
Listen, we've got to find that can before that policeman finds us.
Well, I've looked all around. I've been in every store in town. Oh, I hit a rhyme. I've looked all around. I've been in every store in town. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J.
Jail.
Jail.
Although none has yet found the missing diamond bracelet, the nationwide search provides exciting news. New York, a friend's mob of bean buyers crashed in a plate glass window and mobbed the proprietor after he told them he was all out of Whitmore's beans. Portland, husband files suit for divorce because his wife spent his bank account on thousands of cans of beans. And now stand by while we check the teletype for more news.
Oh, will you stop this twaddle and let's think how we're going to find this can?
Yeah, stop the twaddling. Can. Twaddle, can, twaddle. Let me see now. Here I am a man. Where would I be if I were a can? Uh-oh. I hit another rhyme. Let's see, here I am a man. I wonder where I'd be if I were a can. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
Penitentiary.
Penitentiary.
Yes.
Oh, that's silly. Penitentiary. Suppose my rhyme had ended on C.
Sing, sing.
Sing.
Flash, the case of the missing diamond bracelet seems to center on the two persons responsible for its disappearance. They are Albert and Alfred Prattle. They are described as non-dangerous and easy pickup. And the public is invited to cooperate in apprehending. Albert is about 5'3".
Oh, I'm not. I'm 5'5".
Correction, please. He's 5'5". Find one and you will find the other because they're as close as two beans in a can.
Do you mind if I sit down?
It's a free country.
No, you can't take it, huh?
I know when I'm licked. Your father didn't leave out any of the words.
He admits he's mistaken. He sent out an SOS for you.
Oh, ho, ho. The day he admits a mistake, elephants will fly.
Haven't you read the papers? The lost bracelet has boosted the sale of beans sky high, and the plant's going full blast, and Dad's sorry for the way he treated you.
Nothing doing. I've got an offer from a company in New Jersey with a promise to let me run my department with no interference.
Well, I know how you feel, and I can't say I blame you, but I know that Dad knows how much he needs you, and I know he'd do anything you say if you just change your mind.
No, thank you. I wouldn't work for Whitmore's beans again if I were starving.
And it's on your vice president. And I'm going to see that you get everything that you want.
I'll be careful of what you say before you regret it.
The man doesn't realize what he's done for us. Thousands of dollars worth of orders. Whitmore's outselling every other bean.
I know, but J.W., once that diamond bracelet is found, everybody's going to stop buying our beans.
They won't stop buying. Once they taste the quality of our beans, they won't be satisfied with any other kind.
That's the kind of spirit I like to see around here. It wouldn't hurt if you'd show a little of that spirit, Kimball. Yes?
Mr. Carney and Wilkes to see you.
Show them in. I wonder what those two crooks want now.
Mr. Whitmore, this is Mr. Birdie of the Federal Business Bureau.
How do you do, sir? I'm sorry to inform you that these gentlemen have filed a complaint charging you with false and misleading advertising.
What? Why, that diamond actually left this factory in a can of our beans, and we can prove it.
Oh, yeah? If that isn't just a gag to boost sales and fool the public, bring on the men who can the diamond.
Yeah, where are they?
No, they disappeared. Then you have no proof that the diamond actually is hidden in the can of your beans?
No. But if I don't produce that bracelet by noon tomorrow, I've got to make good to the tune of $100,000.
I'm sorry, that proves nothing. Here is a court order closing your plant at midnight.
What about all our orders? Millions of dollars worth.
We'll fill those orders.
Don't you get it, Mr. Whitmore? That's their game. They're trying to put us out of business.
Yes, if you close my plant now, I'm ruined.
That's most unfortunate, but the writ must be obeyed. Too bad, Sparky, you didn't see this coming. When you had those diamond canners here, you should have gotten their affidavits.
And you said I had no vision. Of all the stupid, incompetent, rattle-brained young idiots.
Goodbye, Mr. Whitmore.
I knew it was too good to last.
I never saw so many cops in my life.
Yes, and we've got to do something before we're caught.
We got to do something. Yes, yes.
I've got an idea.
Have you got one? There. Is that all right? Huh?
Fine.
Looks all right, huh? Hey, you look so different, even I wouldn't know you. You resemble Lady Prattle, only without the mole.
Now,
there.
Now it's your turn.
Now
Here.
it's my turn.
You get into this.
You be the mama, I'll be the papa.
Are you going to get into this?
Oh, no, 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 not me.
Quiet. You'll attract attention.
Who are you?
What do you mean, who am I? I'm Elf.
If you're out, then I'm a can of beans.
I wish you were. Say, we've got to find that can.
You go look for the beans, I'll look for Alf.
Come on now, come on now, Bert. Do try and act like a lady now. Listen, why don't you mind your own business? Come on.
Go away. Where's Alf?
Haven't I told you that I'm Alf? Now look at me. Now, who am I?
A bungle.
A bungle?
A bungle from Britain.
I'd like to duck.
Oh, don't you strike a lady.
like it here. I just don't... Oh.
Yes, yes, that's right, that's right. Yes, the can with the bracelet in it. It's down here at the Shipwreck Cafe. It's at the waterfront. You know it? That's right. No, I haven't got my hands on it yet, but I've got my eyes on it. Listen, you'll know me. I'm dressed as a waitress. Yeah, you better hurry down here as quick as you can. We might need help. Yes. Goodbye. Yes, that's right.
You little gold digger, I like about you. Come on, let's have a bite to eat, my pet. Waiter, give us some service.
What's going on here?
He's stuck on me. He wants to marry me.
Well, go ahead.
Hey, who's your girlfriend?
Oh, tell him who you are. You've heard of Charlie's aunt?
Sure.
Well, I'm his mother.
Get me an order of beans.
Beans.
Me too.
I do not want ladies in my kitchen. Your place is here on the outside. My place is inside on the inside. And do not come in there some more, you hear?
Come on, my little sweetheart. We're going to have a drink while we're waiting for our beans.
Soda pop. Want a soda pop?
What'll be?
Give me a shot of bourbon.
And yours?
Soda.
Soda what?
Soda pop.
She's calling me Pop already.
What'll you have in it?
Soda.
Give her a shot of bourbon. It'll put you right on your feet, honey.
There you are, folks.
Down the hatch, honey.
That'll be an hour, please. How many times I told you a woman's place is in the home and you do not live here? Mademoiselle, allez-vous. Now, what do you want?
I'd like to have an order of beans.
Do not tell me here. Tell me in the hall. Now, what do you want to see?
Nothing.
Would you scare me a little bit, please?
Say, you're a blonde. That's good luck to me. Hey, you know what I got in this bag? $100,000. Would you like to see it? This is a secret between you and me. In one of those cans is a diamond bracelet.
Let me take them and I'll put them on ice for you.
No. I'll never let him out of my sight. We'll open them after a while when nobody's looking.
Either you are getting heavy or I need new muscles. So... This is the last time I'll throw you out if I have to do it myself. Well, if you please, listen, I do not like ladies in my kitchen, and the only reason I do not throw you out is... I prefer blonde.
Hey, put that back. Got it. That's the game. Oh, boy, we got it. Quiet. Give it. Here. Hide it somewhere. Yeah, hide it. Quick. Yeah, we've got to get out of here without causing suspicion. Yeah.
Hey, Raymond, how about some service?
Oh, there's my lucky little blonde. Sit right down. I want to talk to you.
I want to go home. I guess I'll go home. One more drink and then we go home.
Oh, pardon me, miss. Can you...
Oh, where is it? What'd you do with it? Bert's got it. Bert, he's over there, dressed as a woman.
Oh, so you've got it. Where is it?
Hey there, in here.
Hey, getting fresh with one. Hey, come back with that! Come back with that! They want to know how I make the pie. How I make...
Peggy, I've got it. This is it. This is the one the bracelet's in. Come on.
Well,
what about me? Don't you think I deserve some of the credit?
Oh, of course, John. I was just trying to say that if Lady Prattle hadn't sent those two darling dears to us, that the diamond bracelet would never have been lost in the can of beans. And that then your business wouldn't have prospered so much, and you wouldn't have been able to use your shrewd business sense to take advantage of it, if you get what I mean.
Well, I don't get it, but I guess I know what you mean.
Darling, you promised.
Yes, but there he goes again.
What's that you said?
Oh, I was just saying to Peggy, I wondered what happened to the boys.
Oh, where are the boys?
They've gone. They would have mentioned it to you, but they thought you might object.
Oh, we'll go and get them. Don't just stand there. Do